You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a potter, sir.
And you, Arcadian. What is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
You?
Blacksmith.
Spartans! What is your profession? See, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
He's all over the place. Let's get hand speed on him. And it's all over in 40 seconds. Amir Khan returns to world boxing. Big right hand from Ryan Garcia. Forward the left hook puts him down and his head bounces off the canvas. Beautiful combination. Beautiful.
Muscle upon muscle, and down one on the spec. He goes right to it.
Wow! What a knockdown by Lopez! Spectacular!
There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever.
Then why do you want to kill me?
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you?
What's up, fight fans? It's 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Bop, bop. You know what it is. Alright, so it looks like everybody's most favorite, most hated heavyweight is back at his usual bullshit again. As Deontay Wilder sends message to Dillian Whyte in response to his criticism. After hearing Whyte's comments about waiting for the title shot, Wilder told 78 Sports TV, who's keeping up? Who's keeping up with the days? It's been 600 days. Man, get the fuck out of here like you in prison striking the wall. Champion issued a message directly to his potential future challenger, Dillian Whyte. I want you to listen to me. If you continue to win, you don't have to worry. I'm gonna come see you. Well, I would just have to start off and say, well, Deontay, if it was 600 days, you'd feel like you were in fucking jail too. Also, for a gentleman whose championship reign has been absolutely tumultuous from the very beginning due to the fact that this man will not get in the ring and fight anyone of substantial stature. I mean, it's absolutely pathetic. Now, I'm a firm believer in, as a champion, you should have some advantages over, your co-workers, considering that you have the belt. But it gets to a point where you have some advantages, you know what I mean, to the point to where it's just goddamn highway robbery, completely unfair, absolutely egregious, damn near an act of breaking the law, considering the things that you are doing while holding this belt, and he's the silver champion. Now, it's one thing if you were parading around, kicking over your tomato cans as usual, and just living your life, and you had a modest sense of humor about everything, and just was quiet about it. But you can't do that. You have to, continue to spit, and one person after another person's face with just badgering them with lies and just constant bullshit. That's the problem. If I was this guy, honestly, I wouldn't have an opinion on too much of anything. I wouldn't have a fucking opinion on anything at all. I would just keep my mouth shut and ride my waves and let peace be still. But he can't do that. He must wake sleeping giants time and time again. And this is where Deontay Wilder goes wrong, because as a fighter, he should just sit back, fight his fights, defend his belt, and do what's coming to him, because it's not really your position to worry about if you're in the ring with mandatories. It is the it's the bell holders, it's the sanctioning bodies, excuse me. Those guys should, like Mauricio Suleiman should say, yo, you need to get in the ring and you need to fight Dillian Whyte. So if that was just the case, which it is, I get that. You know, I can't really say nothing negative towards you, my brother, but look, this is what you do. You're sitting there antagonizing the man, chastising the man, trying to berate him every chance you get, when the fact is that you faced the number 3 mandatory instead of facing the number 1, which is Dominique Brazil, which had absolutely no business in being there in there with you in the first place, and you're getting exalted for that bullshit KO. You're going out and you're fighting Luis Ortiz again, who popped dirty because he has to take a blood pressure medication and sign a waiver to get in the ring. See, that's what the problem is. You just don't know when to shut the fuck up, and the problem is you actually believe you are as good as the people around you have the tendency to blow your head up and actually believe you are. I mean, actually, they don't believe you are because they know you're that bad, but they have to tell you that you are good and put you in positions to look good so that they can continue to milk the cow slowly because you're not a big enough marquee draw to fill up a whole arena. So they're pushing the baby slow, and they're talking about you this way in your 30-second fight. And you're talking about a guy who has fought 4 guys and under a span of 2 years that you would never get in the ring with. And you've had more than enough time to do it. Now, he's tried to accomplish 2 things in his career that you didn't try. Unifying championships and also fighting other former champions. So while you're saying Dillian Whyte is obsessed with you, no, he's not obsessed with you at all. He's obsessed with trying to be successful. He's obsessed with trying to be legendary. He's obsessed with trying to be the best. And that's something you don't know anything about because you've been spoon-fed and been coddled along the way for those to put something around your waist to believe that you are the best. That absolutely holds no value because you've diminished it, spit, piss, shit on it in every single way of the word. And the fans know it because they boo you. They booed you at your last 3 events. Tyson Fury stole the show. Dominique Brazil even stole the show from you. So in your last 2 events, you've looked absolutely crazy. Like, you know, I don't even think you see the ELE, the extinction level event that is about to take place around you. Because eventually, I think the powers that be are going to get tired of your mouth because what you're bringing to the table is chump change and they can do more with someone else. So be careful how you talk that shit because somebody's going to eventually put you in a position where you're trapped in that freaking those 4-wall ropes with Dillian Whyte or someone of his stature, and you're going to have to prove all of that shit you talking, and we're going to see you fall in the worst way. You know, talking nice about AJ isn't going to save you or salvage the purse that you already threw away. Wilder. So, as we always say, man, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. Man, I'm done with this sucker. Eventually, Dillian Whyte is going to get a hold of it because it's going to come your mandatory and they're going to push that issue. I know you got Tyson Fury coming up and he about to get a hold of you. So, I don't know why you talking all crazy because I think you about to get exposed again, sir. It's your man 3K the Boss, and this is the 2 Hands Up Show. And as we always say, respect.